Go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the DiYMe VlogZ. So today I will be covering the CVT transmission in detail. So we will be covering the intelligent mode, the sport mode, and the sport sharp mode. So let's get to it. Since it is a CVT, you will be getting this SI drive mode right here, and this is a nice little option that you get with CVTs. And as far as it gives you a whole array of power band. So on the intelligent mode, this is what I basically use on a daily driver as a daily thing, you know, commuting from work or going to college or whatever the case is. This is what I primarily use, and with this the benefit is you get a really low throttle response. So that's how I have my my gauge laid out. So it has the amount of PSI that the turbo is producing, the engine oil temperature, and how much acceleration percentage that I'm using. So based on this, I'm able to utilize maximum efficiency out of the gas. On intelligent mode, as you're driving, this drives really very normal. Yes, it is an automatic, and it does a really good job mimicking the 6-speed. Daily driving, you hardly even notice that, you know, it is a CVT. It drives just like any other automatic car out there, which I love about this car. So on intelligent mode, I'm going to floor it, and as you can tell, you don't get that immediate proper pull that you want, that you desire out of this car. There's a lot of hidden power. Yeah, obviously you can get up to 75 or 80 in a heartbeat, and I'm definitely speeding. Let me brake back down. Sorry about that. No, I'm not trying to break the rules or the law or in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to give you guys a really optimistic view on the CVT, because you know what, the CVT has a bad name and a bad reputation in especially the Subaru world on the WRXs. But you know what, I'm here to disprove all of that. So like I said, on intelligent mode, you feel a lot is lacking in this car. You know, the throttle response is not there. The turbo doesn't spool up like you want it to. The computer definitely holds back the power on this car in intelligent mode. As soon as you kick it out into sport mode, everything changes. The whole dynamics of this car change. You have a lot more better throttle response. The computer comes alive and starts reading your foot pattern, pretty much how much acceleration you're putting down, how much throttle, how much horsepower that you want coming out of the engine at that specific point in time. So the computer actually does a really good job mimicking a 6-speed transmission. And actually, I believe this CVT transmission is actually much simpler. So I put that 100% down, 100% throttle, and the amount of horsepower that comes out is exactly what you want coming from this car. You will easily be able to overtake any car on this road on a daily basis. Like if I'm in a hurry and trying to get somewhere and I'm sort of weaving through traffic and things, sports mode is what I want to put it in. Intelligent, if I put it in intelligent mode and I try to run through traffic, I would get so pissed off because I would feel like something is holding me back every time I slam the pedal like I am right now. See, I don't get that throttle response. I don't get that response that I want from the car. Whereas I put it into sports mode and it's immediate. Everything is there. It's direct. Everything is where I need it, how I need it. But don't get me wrong, it's horrible on gas, on your gas mileage. So make sure, so you will see your miles per gallon reflecting your driving patterns, obviously. If I put this on intelligent mode and drive all day, I'll get really good gas mileage. I think I got it up to like 32 on intelligent mode if I just drive it regular. But on sports mode, I'm hardly getting 28. So now, hopefully, I can put it into sports sharp mode. So now, in sports sharp mode, you can hear even the exhaust note changes up a bit. It opens up. The engine relatively idles at a higher RPM, and so you'll be getting that much more from the car, just because you put it into sports sharp. And honestly, I feel for daily driving and even for just the daily use of this car, let's go. All right, so I think you guys have probably just noticed. If you haven't noticed, watch my head. Every time the gear shifts from, well, the CVT simulates a shift, there is a burst of torque that ends up pushing you to the back of the seat every time you shift. So, and I don't know, I think that's how. See, every time it shifts, my head ends up going back. And the only thing I can explain is that I guess that's the sharp, that's the extra little number that goes on top. And you know what? This is perfect for track mode and things like that. If you're taking this onto a track or really curvy road, this is the setting that you want. And with this, you do get an extra bit of torque at the end of each shift. So like say for example, here I'm on 6th right now. I'm gonna floor it. Let's see where it goes. 3rd, immediately 3rd, and as soon as it shifts, there's a little bit of torque that kicks you back. So as you're getting into 4th gear, you have an extra boost of torque kicking you into the next gear, which is, I feel, awesome. And when I first drove this car, I found the CVT to be really weird, because you know what, I never experimented in the sport mode. I always went to sport sharp, and I always found it to be really weird because it kept kicking me back, and I'm like, there's something wrong with the transmission. See, every time it shifts, it grabs onto the next gear and it hooks onto the next gear and gives you a lot of torque going into the other end. So I'll do a pull in intelligent mode, I'll do a pull in sport mode, and I'll do a pull in sport sharp mode. All right, 0 to 60 pull on intelligent mode. Sport mode. Alright. So as you noticed, the pull on the intelligent mode was much longer than the sport mode. The sport mode shifted much quicker, had a higher, got to the RPM much quicker than the other one did. So let's take a turn around and put it into sport sharp. Alright, so this is sport sharp mode and 0 to 60. Okay, so that's sport sharp, and so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put sport sharp into manual and show you how this actually holds really well. Like, you know what, the manual mode is perfect for, you know, those curvy canyon drivings. It's really good. The paddle shift is very responsive. Here, it's on 1. It won't shift until I tell it to shift. See, it'll hold. I'm shifting, and look how quick it is. It's just really on point. It shifts really quickly. That's the best part. Downshifting, downshifting. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys got to see the whole transmission in action, the CVT transmission in action. Alright guys, that's it. I'm gonna jump out and take some pics of the car and do a little walk around with a GoPro and a little Steadicam setup that I got up. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll make sure to get back to you guys and leave you guys my honest opinion about everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.